Brian.
Hi, Karen. How are you doing?
I feel like it's been an eternity.
It has.
Well,
It's
look.
just been ages and ages and ages.
Poof, I'm back in Toronto.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we're still in a pandemic lockdown.
Oh, I know. But this is season 2. And this means it's a new start, new topics of conversation. We're going to just put aside all of the crazy stuff that's going on in the world and just have some good conversation for the next amount of time.
Wow, I have something to show you.
I love getting what is it?
A sneak peek of our new salon market. A really fast little tour before Kris gets here. Ready? Okay.
Oh my goodness. Look, it's the sneakers. Oh, I love it.
And
for those who don't know, who don't have the video, those were sneakers made by Kicks by Shay. And one has Noggin Oil, one has World Salon. I have a matching pair, Noggin Oil and dredlocs, because of course we are team Noggin Oil. And the space looks amazing. Brian.
And Kris is a huge sneaker fan, right?
Yeah.
So this is our new store, our new market.
Oh, I love it.
New t-shirts. Whoops.
That is fantastic.
Plant wall. All the plants are for sale.
Oh, wow. Books, your book, yes.
And this is our first pop-up artist.
Yep.
Not the dog. Gander Taoisterna. His company's called Wood Shapes. Look at this table.
Oh, that's dope. I love it.
He makes the most beautiful furniture. So yeah, so we're very excited to open something new. We pivoted a little bit. We had time with the pandemic lockdown.
Yeah, of course.
And so I've never been busier in my life.
Yeah, right? And it does. We talked about this before. There's a shift, right? Like when you don't have all of the priorities and responsibilities that you once had, what do you do to occupy that time? And that's when new ideas happen and new motivation and creativity. And, from the ashes, we're going to have new innovative companies coming up and hopefully a future that's brighter, right? And so
Exactly.
This is part of that.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun reinventing ourselves.
Yeah.
So
What's up, people?
Hey, Kris!
Yo, Happy New Year!
It's Mr. McDred.
What's crack-a-liking? You ready recording?
Oh yeah, we want to see your face.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna come with my entrance. I have an entrance song. Usually I do it when I'm teaching classes. Is this song by Beyonce, All the Single Ladies?
Yeah.
Oh, love it.
And I don't know why, because I'm not a lady or single. So this is how I'm gonna play it for you. All the single ladies, put your hands up, yeah, coming like a wrestler, flexing.
What an entrance. That was an entrance that will never be topped ever again.
How you doing, people?
Peace, brother.
Peace.
So good to see you.
Yeah? It's okay.
Yes.
Can't you see? Yeah. I'm going back to my portrait. Sorry, guys. Okay.
I'll turn the laptop. No.
Still is no.
Okay. Let's not. Let's say we did.
What did you do to your hair, Brian? I like it.
Oh my gosh, I have to show you something.
I like it.
These hair clips. It's from this guy in Colorado. And they are so amazing for locks.
The hair clips? Oh, yeah. Who did that?
Yeah, it's a really cool guy. His name's Matthew, and he's in Colorado. And we're going to be carrying these artisanal hair clips that he does. So let me show you.
I will post the link to his contact in the below the video. All right.
Yeah. So I just have my hair. I have 2 of them in there. That's
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, awesome. I like that.
Yeah. Thank you. Something
different. Is that your home?
This is my salon.
I need all pictures of your salon so I can steal all those flowers. It's beautiful. Lord. I'm trying to be a plant daddy. I have only
I
have 4 plants.
Get a photo of the World Salon, Brian, and then Kris can use it as a backdrop.
Yes.
But Kris, you're gonna love this. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is especially for you.
Ooh, those are good. Look at you.
I know you like
your cousin. Yes.
I think I showed you those before, though.
Yes, your cousin. I think your cousin is printing them.
No, it's a friend of.
It's my client's son. Yeah.
Yes, I knew it was a younger individual.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember which younger individual it was.
I have to display my shoes. I was just trying to I was also telling Brian that I'm reorganizing my salon and my space and making it just freshening it up. And I'm like, I definitely need to put my sneakers on display. So I'll have it next time.
So I need sneakers too, custom made.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that could actually be a way to tie in today's conversation because we're talking about the future of dreadlocks.
Yes.
And some of that can be like branding and our businesses and professional locticians that we are. And it just made me think like the sneakers and the branding, it's just such a different way to display our brand without it being like on a t-shirt. No offense.
Yes. I know what you mean.
2020.
I know what you mean. This is the brand of the future, just so you know.
This is
the future.
Kris McDred everywhere. We're going to talk about that. Yes.
Trust me, I can tell you. From 5 years from now, you'll see Kris McDred everywhere. It's gonna be so. I'm gonna be so noisy like McDonald's.
But myself here.
There's a McDonald's in every corner. I went to India and I found a McDonald's in the middle of the road, in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of the road.
Oh, gosh.
In the middle of there was nothing else other than a McDonald's.
Gross.
In the middle of a highway like this. These guys are smart. So today we're talking about the future of dreadlocks.
That's
future of dreadlocks.
Yes.
So I was actually thinking, when you look at science fiction, I mean, what's science fiction all about? Science fiction is about the future, these movies that are set way in the future. How many times have you seen people with locks portrayed in futuristic films?
Yes, they're there. Yes, they're there.
They're there.
From Matrix, from the 2 white brothers.
Matrix, exactly. There's another great film called Strange Days.
I haven't seen that.
You should look at it. It's really cool.
Strange Days. But the only problem I have is movies is anytime someone has dreadlocks, is a voodoo god, you know? Like I saw another movie from Africa and the demons all had dreadlocks. I was like, on Netflix, I was like, I need to beat this up. You know, because that's the image that makes us look bad.
That is.
You need to write to them.
Brian, you were saying something.
Yes. So, I mean, in science fiction, it seems that a lot of the times the people with locks are colored. Like, I mean, their hair is colored. So, like Matrix, it's white. You know, those 2 brothers, the twins, they have the white locks. In Strange Days, if you have a chance to see it, that one of the leads has bleached out locks again. And so it seems that's kind of a theme that I've noticed. Hair's colored, seems to be colored more, and we're seeing that more. We're seeing more and more locks colored
Like to
and
know
crazy
what other
colors.
science fiction movies depict locks. Maybe people can join in on the conversation and like, what other movies do you see and what characters have dreadlocks? Are they good characters? Are they bad characters? Are they, stereotypical? I'm curious about that. So yeah.
Hollywood is very one-sided of a story.
Mm-hmm.
They have a specific script and they stick to it the whole time.
We need to change that.
Yeah, it's our responsibility. And for me, my dream is actually not a dream. It's a prophecy that I'm going to prophesy right now. So this is the future of dreadlocks, and McDred is keeping it up there. The future of dreadlocks is we're going to form our own nation, not a country, but our own tribe. An organization like a Christian organization, Muslim organization, or LGBTQ has now their own organization. The dreadlocks people don't have their own organization. And in that organization, we're going to have communication of holding each other accountable. Why is that? Because if Kris is not representing this tribe properly, it's your responsibility to tell me, hey, you're making us look bad. That's why we're being arrested. That's why we're being stopped at the airport. This is the future. And then once we come up like that, then we can start doing sneakers as a tribe. We have our own thing. We have our own thing. Like people from Iceland, they have a style that they do. If you see someone, or color, if you see someone wearing that, they're from Iceland. Like you can't have that if you're not from Iceland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how we're going to be, where we're going to come to a place where this tribe will be a spiritual tribe. What do I mean with that? It's a spiritual tribe that doesn't recognize the physical essence of who you are, whether male, female, Muslim, Christian, regardless of your sexual orientation. All this is a color. I forgot that, very important. Whether you're white, black, or anything in between, it won't matter. It's just going to be a collection of people with one mindset. And the main mindset is, you know what? Society doesn't like this, but we good. And everybody will be like, you know what? Anyone with dreadlocks is somebody who's looked at society and said, you know what? You might not like this, but I like it. It's like anyone with dreadlocks is resilient to society, because Brian will look at you and say, you're not supposed to have dreadlocks. You're white. And people will look at me like, you look like a gangster. I've walked up to my car and somebody almost, and I'm like, and I was driving a bigger car. And I was going to open my SUV, and this person here is so scared that a black man in dreadlocks is about to rob him. I looked at the lady and said, lady, I'm richer than you think. I'm way richer than you will ever be in your entire life. Don't think this about black people. She said, no, it's not like that. What scared you? My height?
Exactly.
Let's just be honest. She was caught off guard. Mm-hmm. She didn't see that coming. Mm-hmm. In a country that people don't get robbed in the streets.
Wow.
You get what I mean? You get what I mean? So all these things that we all suffer, and I feel for white people with dreadlocks. Let me use the word non-black people with dreadlocks. You know why? Because Brian, you're gonna have to face all the white people who don't like dreadlocks. Probably you're starting with your mother or father, because for me it was there. And then you're gonna have to face the professional world, and then you're gonna have to face black people. Does it make sense? Those, for me, I don't have to face black people. I just have to face the cops, and white people don't have a problem with me either. Black people have to face only the cops on you. White people have to deal with the rest, because I have horror stories of white people on airports. I had a client who was stripped to the bone. They checked up in the places where the sun don't shine just because he had dreadlocks. This guy doesn't even smoke a kushu kompen. Doesn't even smoke cigarettes. They searched him, and he's like, it was the most traumatic decision of his life, experience of his life, just because of his choice of hair. So all these things will come down and die, like the way, if you had a tattoo back in the day, you were either a sailor or a gangster, or you've been to prison. And now if you don't have a tattoo, people are like, you don't have a tattoo? Oh my God. Like, what kind of weirdo are you? You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's something that you're supposed to. It's part of it. So dreadlocks will be like that. Like you'll be like, my boyfriend had dreadlocks. So like it's not
Yeah.
And so people will be like, are you 30? You've never had dreadlocks in your life? Now you're 30? Like seriously, oh my God, where have you been? You've never grown your hair in a way? That's one of the ways. The other one, the future of dreadlocks, we're gonna have weaves that people don't even have to have dreadlocks permanently. You're just gonna be doing this and hang it like it's for Halloween. And that's okay. That's okay. Why? Because the more the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
People should, if dreadlocks are about freedom, people should be allowed to have that opportunity to say, you know what, I like dreadlocks, but this summer I think I can cut them and stay 5 months without them, and then I can crochet back them. Why not? It doesn't have to be all spiritual and you know me, you know, this is my journey. No, everybody has the freedom to define what journey means to them. But as a collective body, we'll have that one mindset that this is now us as a community. This is now our tribe. It's called the Dredlocs tribe. And love is going to be the language that we speak, the communication that we speak to each other. Anyone that doesn't speak the love language, we'll find a way to cut that hair off your head. You know, almost cultic, almost cultic. That way the respect will come so that when police see people, like if police see monks on the street, they don't stop them, even if they're gangsters. They're like, where are you going? Or nuns. Oh, bye. Okay. That's how dreadlocks will be. We'll be like, oh, these are dreadlocks people. Ah, okay. Where are you going? You okay? Why? Because it's a community that is known for respect, is known like people with dreadlocks, when they go to a club, if there's a fight, they'll stop it. You know, there's respectable people where now our sons will be like, why don't you have dreadlocks? Go join that club. You know, it's going to be that tight. We're going to have that kind of a family because it doesn't respect what we are. We've stopped being white. We've stopped being black. We've stopped being gay. We've stopped being straight. We've stopped being Muslim. We've stopped being Christian or Jew. We've stopped being human and become spirit beings where we relate to each other as frequency. The frequency doesn't have a gender, doesn't even have a language. It's just a frequency, you know? That's the future of dreadlocks. Where we'll be wearing our own jujubes, everything, like a tribe, a whole tribe. Like you see someone like, yeah, that's my people, you know? You know, like in America, you have sorority groups, you know, and brotherhood groups and things. Now we're gonna start our own. It's already moving. The movement is moving. This is what we're doing here, LOC Talk. This is the movement.
Yeah.
This is the movement right here. And I promise you, within the next 5 years, you look back and be like, why are all these people wearing this color particularly? Because they have decided this is gonna be our flag now. So these are our theme colors as a people, as a group. And we identify with that, and we identify with these values. Like I respect the gay community because they got each other's back. If a gay person has a business, they flock in and support that business. I respect that. I'm like, it's envious to see that, you know, that guy's a designer. They will, you know, every of the community pushes them up. Yeah. I want that community. I want that love. They have that love. Guys, come in, bring that love here. You're a Christian? Yeah. Bring that Jesus here. It's okay. That love of Jesus, bring it here. Leave the Jesus there, bring the love here. Because the Muslim guy doesn't want to see the Jesus. It's okay. Leave him here. You know, leave the prophet there. Peace be upon him. You come. Let's speak of love. That's how we're gonna be. You Floki, leave Floki behind. You're no longer Floki.
It is one love. It really truly is. It is one tribe, one love.
Yes, one tribe, one love. There we are.
Together.
There we are. Yeah. Actually, and Modlocks just created our theme: one tribe, one love.
Well, I think I'm kind of quoting maybe a certain somebody.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
That's the prophet right there of the religion. That's the prophet of the religion right there.
I live that, right? Like that is what you're speaking of. I live that.
You know what I mean? I see you on Instagram. I see you live that. I followed a white loctician page group. It wasn't because of their work. I didn't even look at their work, but because their circle, that page you see, had Black Lives Matter. I felt loved. And I clicked follow. I didn't even look at the work because, you know, when you scroll, I saw Black Lives Matter. Let me see what's this. Oh, it's a white loctician with Black Lives Matter. I like these. I'm following you. Let's see. I want to see this mindset where it's going. Whatever work you're doing, it's okay. But I want to see that mindset grow. You know, where now we just spirit beings, exactly how we were supposed to be. We go back to the beginning because dreadlocks Go back to the age of time. The first man had dreadlocks, all of them. And they spoke that one tribe language, love. This is our future where we're going to be sharing.
Preacher, I love this.
I know.
Dredlocs preacher. I'm the Lord of Locks. Lord Kris McDred. I've written the Dredlocs Bible, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah, I've written it.
You were talking about the what is it?
Dreadipedia.
Dreadipedia.
Oh, that's right.
How's it going?
My website is a little bit down because I'm reconstructing it. And so once I finish, I'll hand them over to the notes I have to the people, and they're just going to post it to the website. So it's going to be all information you can ever think about, the history, the people, everything you'll ever think about, where, when, who, everything, you know, with pictures of people in Siberia with dreadlocks, the Sedus in India. Something I want to talk to you about. I'm going to do a video on YouTube about this. It was very interesting. You're going to love this. Sorry, I'm going to deviate a little bit if you allow me. So I was meditating the other day, and I was thinking about YouTube videos. And there's a video I was supposed to do, and I realized that I'm very confrontational in my videos. Like, Brian, walk away. You know, it's not like, Brian, would you like to step aside on them? Like, I'm very, you know? So I realized that kind of mindset doesn't provoke positive behavior change. People don't receive the message because the messenger slapped it into them. And so I switched my approach to, okay, what I want is not to tell people, you know, I want to provoke positive behavior change. But that's, you know,
what will invite them.
So I thought about this, and I said, because the issue of appropriation is still very cocky. And I thought, what if white people decided to be Rastafarians? Are they allowed out of religion to have dreadlocks? Even though dreadlocks is not, Rastafarianism is not a dreadlocks thing. It's a divine conception of the heart. I'm quoting Morgan Freeman. Not Morgan Freeman, Morgan Heritage. This is not a dreadlocks thing. Divine conception of the heart. It's a nice song. You don't have to have dreads to be Rasta. But what if tomorrow, what if somebody decides to take a Nazarene vow, which is from the Hebrew religion, decide, you know, they don't cut their hair. Samson was a Nazarite, Jesus was a Nazarite. What if somebody decides to go to India and just become a follower of Shiva? They all have dreadlocks, the Sedus. Where is the appropriation there? It's not there. So this word appropriation is way out of line. Way 1965 and way 2021. We have COVID problems to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I have my client who's a white Canadian woman, and she is a Shiva Hindu monk. She moved to India and trained to be Shiva. So clearly, it doesn't matter what skin tone you have.
It doesn't matter. And if you have a headache, what do you take, Karen? Medication, let's say, or coffee, or you go for Kushupeng. Would it work with me too? Would that medication work with me? Yeah, of course it would, right?
But not for everybody.
But what I mean to say, like, if I went for surgery here, like, or let's say pain, is there a level of pain based on color?
No, of course not.
No. Is there a level of anger based on color?
No.
Is there food for white people only that black people can't eat because they die, and food for black people only because white people will die?
No.
Maybe hot sauce.
Oh, I know a lot of white people that could really pack the hot sauce back.
Hot sauce. I never used, let me tell you, my culture doesn't have spices, doesn't have any hot sauce.
Yeah, okay.
The first time I ate a very hot biryani, I slept on the road because my stomach was asking me to go sit on the white throne. And I prayed. I remember I prayed. I said, God, don't let me, you know, shit myself on the street. Let me get to the white throne. And I promise you, I'll never eat biryani again. And I didn't eat it for a very long time until I started meditating to my tongue. I'm like, you're going to eat everything I give you. And nowadays my wife looks at me like, how are you eating that spice? I said, I changed my DNA. Anything I don't like about me, I fix it. Anything I don't like about me, including my voice. If I can change my nose or my eyebrows, even my skin color, let's not talk about Michael Jackson. Then why can't I change my personality? My food taste, everything is possible if we put up. But the reason why I'm saying all this is because there is no difference between being white and black other than the discoloration of the melanin, between being human rather.
Mm-hmm.
But humans like to put that separation so that we can be able to point a finger.
It is human nature to gravitate to what you feel is familiar to you. So if I grew up with a community of Black people, then I'm immediately going to be very comfortable in that community. Like it's not going to feel out of place for me.
Yes, true. Very true.
Once
Very
you
true.
get out into the world, if you just stay in your bubble, in your little town, and one group, you don't really get to know humans.
That's right.
Our underlying, we all we need in life is love and purpose. This is what all humans need.
Absolutely.
And my mother said that. and it's true, because people think love is all you need. No, we need purpose. We need a reason to get up in the morning.
We need the reason to love.
But all humans want that.
Want to be
and I
loved.
think that's, urban centers are growing all over the world because people want to experience the other. I think that especially younger people.
Yes, people want to experience other people's cultures and see what they're doing and learn from them.
Food, and you realize after a while that, I'm not saying that, small town mentality is bad, because people really like that, and they like the closeness and the simplicity of that. But younger people want to get out and experience things, and so urban centers are exploding everywhere because of that. And so I think we're getting more assimilated. We're getting more couples,
unified, race.
And so we are blending and melting together, I think, more and more, which is a good thing.
It's a very, very, very good thing. It's a very good thing. And I'm happy to see that love come so we can finally break that barrier, very old barrier where now we have this tribe, and everybody who's not part of that tribe feels envious because I'm white. Why are those Black people not loving me? It's because they have something that they identify with. These are the white people, but we're not sure you're part of that tribe. We're not sure we share the same values. And Black people will be like, how is this Black dude have so many white friends and so happy? It's because their values are the same. Love.
Yeah.
And if you want to be there, you don't even have to have dreadlocks to be part of this community. You just have to agree with us that this is what we're going to stand for.
Yeah.
We're going to stand for love. Nothing else. Anything else that doesn't spread love. The question you ask yourself, what he said to you, was it said with love? Then take it back. It's love. That act that was done, was it done out of love? Then take it back. When we have that kind of a community, then we respond to each other from a love relationship, and life is going to be beautiful. It's going to be very, very beautiful. And I'm looking forward for that. I'm looking forward to that community. We sit together, play music. Whoever wants to kusho compan, they can kusho compan, whatever poison or happiness you like. I say poison because alcohol is poison. So whatever poison somebody likes, by all means. But if you're a herbalist, by all means, any herb that you prefer, go for it. No one will judge you in this community for the choices that you've made in life. Whether even you just don't want to work and you want to stay at home and never work again, or live with your mom at 40, nobody's going to question you. Why? Because this culture, this tribe is a love tribe. And that's all we'll focus on. Every other trouble we can go to, like in schools, we had cliques like we had the geeks who used to read, the scientists, you know. And then we had the lover boys in college. Did you have those guys who always feel cute? And then you know, you had those Karen, those girls who had that clique, you know, those girls who, you know, always, there was always that one girl who had these 10 other girls following her, right? Those was, smaller cliques. And then there are bigger cliques like football cliques. Like the football cliques puts all these other cliques inside. Everybody loves football or soccer or whatever game that your school played.
One or two
So
from
we're
each
gonna
of those
become,
tribes are going to
we're
have
gonna, yes. Not all of them are coming now to this one tribe.
Yeah.
Regardless, everyone now we're coming to this football tribe, and this now is a bigger tribe.
We
If you have any issues, you go back to your tribe and deal with it. That other little tribe that you have, go back with it and deal with it. When you come here, those issues, you keep them there. This is a love community.
I think this is
You know,
a fantastic way to have started season 2 of LOC Talk. Like truly, I think it's given us a lot to think about, and I want to work on this with you and Brian, and we have to like get the movement really going.
yes.
You know, so
Yes, it's already moving. That's why we're here.
it's
We
true.
just have to keep momentum.
Yeah.
Momentum and strategize how we can come together and create literally that community. Just love. It's not to profit, but for love.
Just start
Just
by
love.
sharing this video, right?
Yes.
Let other people know that this is something that stands much deeper than, as you say, the color of somebody's skin, you know, or religion, or where you live in the world. This is the commodity. That's the love is what we share.
Yes, 100%. I forgot that part where you live in the world.
Yeah.
Like Iceland.
I'm saying that Iceland. I wasn't thinking about you, Floki, Mrs. Floki. I was thinking about this person texted me from Papua New Guinea and said, I like your work. I was like, Papua New Guinea? It's somewhere far. I'm like, oh my God, that corner of the world, somebody is watching me from Papua. I'm like, I can't wait to get rich so I can go to Papua New Guinea to meet this guy. I don't even remember who it is, but I know they're going to contact me again. I'm like, I can't wait just to go, because I watched Netflix and I saw their culture. Like they have a native tribes, and I saw their death ceremonies. It's called something light. It's a photography series in Netflix. One of the most beautiful series I've ever seen. Just about photography, but people are photographing stories, like cultural people. Like one guy photographs death in India, how death is portrayed in India and all that. Wow, I literally go back and rewatch it, because those photographers tell their stories, they make you cry. And so I was watching Papua New Guinea, I'm like, this guy, and then this person contacts me, I'm like, I can combine those two and go there. So it doesn't matter where you're from, this tribe is gonna love you.
Yeah,
that's right. And it doesn't matter
all of you.
It doesn't matter who you are. And I mean, I have clients that come in here to this space that are serious business people. And every now and then, one of them lets me do a little dread underneath. It's happened a few times. And I just say to them, you know, you got to try it out, man. Just see how it feels. And
yes. And we're going to push that once in a lifetime movement. Everyone must have dreadlocks once in their lifetime. You can't die without dreadlocks. The earlier you do it, the better. So you can say, it's a checklist, like to-do list I've done, you know?
That's right.
I don't want to wait until I start sounding like Morgan Freeman.
Although he's a pretty awesome dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, on that note.
I study his words construction and how he paces himself. I love the way he paces himself. Yeah. You're saying something, Karen?
Morgan Freeman's voice, yes.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
No, I was just gonna say that in wrapping up, I don't think this is the last time you're gonna be on LOC Talk. I feel like you're coming back.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. People have asked me to start a podcast. I can't. I've got too much going on. Please invite me anytime you want. I won't start anytime soon. I got too much going on. It's not in my to-do list at the moment. I don't even think it's until I'm free where I can just be doing this every day, like being on social media, because I got a lot of money to do nothing. You know, be on YouTube, you know, do my own podcast. And, you know, like you see those billionaires I follow who have their money channels in Instagram, like invest in whatever, real estate investment. Those guys don't do much. They just don't. I'm like, they're always talking. I'm like, I learn a lot from them about money, but they have a lot of free time.
Yes.
You know, so when I get there, then
we'll be guests on your show.
Then maybe I can think about a show. But until then, I got so much going on. I can't commit myself to anything. So please feel free anytime you have any topic, even if it's just to have a conversation. Yeah. Even if I have time. I'm not yet Jay-Z. I'm accessible. I tell my students that. DM me before I become Jay-Z because I won't see it. Not because I will ignore you. Somebody else will be seeing. I'll be too far. There'll be 3 million, DMs inside. I can't read them. So DM me now when there are 2 of them only. I can respond.
It's always so inspiring getting together with you, Kris. So
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate the love. I always look forward to see you guys.
Yeah.
Like even, you know what I tell myself, Kris, when you go there, don't get excited. Go there and do your Morgan Freeman thing. I have a Morgan Freeman thing. I'm like, okay, this is how I talk. Brian, and Karen, I've been sitting here, and in case you didn't notice from our videos, my wall has been painted, and I painted it because I wanted my face to have more color because it's darker behind. You see what I'm saying? So, it sounds much more structured, but when I come, I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm like, I forget everything that I'll be like, okay, go calm down. I'm like, nobody comes down when they're told to calm down. I'm like, Kris, why are you expecting me to calm down? I can't calm down when you're asking me to calm down. In the history of calm downs, no one ever came down from being told calm down.
You're perfect the way you are.
I get excited being here. The energy, I get excited. I wouldn't lie to you. I love coming to this show. Please, by all means, invite me all the time.
Thank you.
I'm free. I go back to doing YouTube videos, but that's just about it.
Yeah. Well, then spread the word. Everybody share this video. Let people know.
Yes.
I love the trio,
Yes,
I love having other guests too, of course.
Yes.
It's always good.
That client son of yours, I want him to make me shoes.
Okay.
I'll pay him.
Okay.
I'll have them delivered. I have people in Canada who always come to Dubai. I'll ask them when they're coming. My clients. I think you've done one of my clients' files, right?
Yeah, we've talked about this. Yes, he's been coming to me for quite a few years. That's how we met.
Yes, and I've got others in still there, and they come. They're like, hey, we pass by Dubai, so I can be like, hey, bring these shoes to me.
Bring the shoes.
Yeah, I want to promote that boy because I like that idea that he's doing. I love it. I love him. Yeah.
He's incredibly talented.
So talented, and just one of us. Like, he is part of the tribe. So his mother is my client. She has locks, and she locked her son. It's
their whole family in the tribe. Have you been vaccinated?
No, not yet. Crossing fingers.
While you're waiting for people to become zombies?
Trust me, if the vaccination was available, because I got to travel back and forth to Iceland, and that's not easy.
That's what I'm trying to get the vaccination so I can travel.
Yeah.
I don't, it's difficult to travel.
Are you in lockdown still in Saudi Arabia?
No, I'm in Dubai.
Oh, in Dubai.
We did a 24-hour lockdown in April, I think, last year. And then we did, I think, 2 months of curfew, and we've never done anything after that, apart from wearing masks and social distancing. We've never. Dubai is ahead of the world. Last month, they closed the clubs. We were having, everything was open until last month. Only the clubs, they closed, that's all. But life here is completely normal, apart from the mask. And today I went to the government office, and they said, actually it was a police station I went, and they said, you need a COVID test to come here. Everywhere now, you need a COVID test. I was like, okay, I went and got the COVID test, so I'll go tomorrow back to the office. Here's my COVID test. Here, this country is by far one of the most advanced countries in their system. But people don't know that because they think, oh, these are Arabs. Because the idea that the media has portrayed in movies about Arabs is not so, beauty. But when you come to Dubai, you're like, Dubai is a fairy tale city, a real fairy tale city with prince and princesses. They do have horses with carriage. But now they drive Lamborghinis and G55s and Rolls Royce with high, like this is a fairy tale city. And I do online now. I don't work in Dubai anymore. I work online and I can leave Dubai whenever I want, but I like it here. I asked my wife, you want to go back home? We're doing nothing here. Let's go and continue. But she said, no, I like it here.
You one day.
Please, please.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this city will woo you.
Iceland has
clean. It's too clean.
I'm already married to an Icelander. I can't.
There are no papers on the street. There's no garbage in the streets. This is a desert land with green fields. It's beautiful. I love this country. I won't lie to you. The system, I'll tell you, I told you one time the police did this to me. Yo, sir, like, oh, my wife looked at me. Did he just bro you? My wife was like, did he just bro? I said, yeah, it's the cops. And as a black man, that is like, whoa, because when I see cops, I start asking myself, is this my car? Did I steal it? Do I have my license? Did I smoke weed today? No, I haven't smoked weed in the last 3 years. Okay. What did I do? That's when we see cops, we start checking ourselves. It's a subconscious thing. It's a very bad subconscious thing, but it's a survival skill. But so when a cop does that to you, like he just looked at me and go like, yo,
respect.
I almost got out of my car to hug him.
Yeah.
Respect. Like that's Dubai. I go to the police station and say, but man, even today I'm telling you, I'm walking to the police station. This policeman is behind me. He's like, mashallah, I love your hair. Whoa, beautiful hair. He's like, whoa. Who are you? You are somebody's celebrity? I said, no, I'm just a regular guy. And then he removed this cap. He said, I don't have hair. And then he went inside the police station. He went inside the police station and helped me out to what I needed. Imagine that. That's a black man talking about the police like that. You don't hear these. You don't hear these at all.
No, you don't expect that coming from Dubai.
That's why I love this country. Please, if any of you ever want to visit, please let me know. I will show you my Dubai. I will show you around. Brian, please come. And with your family, and any of you wants to come with your family. We are open. The borders are open. You just need a COVID test and you can come. And now hotels are cheap.
Well, we're still locked down. So when we open,
you can plan.
Okay.
We're
awesome.
We'll say it, inshallah.
Thank you, Kris. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
We
appreciate it, Karen.
And
thank you very much. Yes, please say hi to Floki.
And thank you to our listeners and our viewers. Thank you so much. This has been an outstanding first episode of season 2.
Entry. It's an entry.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Hey, what's the exit?
I don't have one because I'm always out of time in class because I think I talk too much. So I'm like, bye. See you next time. Where I'm next class in 2 minutes. See you. Sometimes I text my assistant like, hey, tell the next class we'll be late 10 minutes. Because I'm still getting excited with my student who has great energy and I want to keep engaging with them.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what keeps you going.
I want to say this, Brian. I want to say this to you. Brian, I appreciate you and I appreciate your energy. And even though we talk once a week, I can feel your energy from a distance. I appreciate you so much and I want you to know that I love you. And I'm looking forward to meet you in person so we can have so much conversation. And Karen, I appreciate you. And I want you to know that I love you so much, Karen. And I can't wait for us to go Kushukumpan together.
The feeling is mutual.
Thank you.
Take care of yourselves, people.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. LOC TALK. LOC TALK. This episode of LOC TALK was brought to you by
Noggin Oil, dredlocs, World Hair and Skin.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.